Welcome to Subramani. Let me apologize by saying in an earlier video I said Jujutsu instead of saying Yayati. Yayati is a person who asked his son to trade places with him, giving him his taking the youth from the son and giving him the kingdom in return. Now the typical question I like to ask is let us think of Warren Buffett this way. His net worth is upward of $100 billion. It doesn't really matter beyond maybe even $1 billion. Actually does not matter in Indian conditions. If you have more than $1 million, that is good enough. 8 crores is perhaps good enough if you're 60 years of age for most people. There will be some who would require more, some who would require 50 crores according to a video that I saw. But for most people 8 crores today, if he's already 60, that should be enough. If he's 40, maybe he'll require 20 crores, just adjusting for inflation. So if you were to go to Warren Buffett and say, wow sir, you're great, and he says, okay, here is my $100 billion, will you exchange your youth for me? You're 26 years of age, I am 96 years of age or 95 years of age, so can we exchange all the money that I have? I'll give it to you and you give me your youth. Will we do that? Answer is no. I mean today it can't be done mathematically or scientifically, so it's just an hypothetical question. But the way we behave in wasting our time or exchanging our time for money and false prestige, I wouldn't even say prestige, false prestige is huge. Why do we waste so much of our time chasing things which are at best transient, right? You may not require that kind of money. Maybe you're 60 years of age, or maybe you're 55 years of age. Somebody has calculated and said you need 3-4 crores for retirement, maybe you need 8 crores for retirement, and you have 27 crores. Why would you not stop adding more money to your net worth? Why will you not take your time and start doing something good for your health, right? Why is it? Because we have been told by society that it is a good thing to trade our time for money. So Elon Musk works 120 hours a week, and when Narayan Murthy says you should work 70 hours a week, the Generation X and millennials are all up in arms saying, oh, you are a slave driver and things like that. So I think it was, wasn't it Jack Ma who said 996? It means 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. for 6 days a week he works, right? So it's quite fashionable to work that hard. And it reminds me of that old Ratnakar story when there is a dacoit called Ratnakar and he's killing people, and sage Narada goes to him and says, why are you doing this? He says, to feed my family. He said, but you're earning a lot of sin. So he said, yeah, but I'm doing this for my family. He says, go check with your family whether they'll share in your sins. So when he goes, the family says, no, we will not share in your sins. That's your problem. You are just supposed to feed us. So he comes back and falls at Narada's feet and says, no, they will not share it with me. Now look at it this way. Suppose you have got let's say you got a 2 crore job. Understand that maybe only 10 lakhs is the salary, and the 1.9 crores that you are getting is a package which includes stress, BP, sugar, right, all those complications, maybe food problem, gastro problems, all those things you have, and all that is part of that 1.9 crore excess that you are being paid. So that is what you get a package like that. So in fact, I have seen a Japanese book where I think the word they have for killing yourself to death is karoshi, right? Karoshi means you kill yourself to death, and I see so many people doing this. I have no clue why people do this. So my logic is very simple. Take a step back, relax, take a deep breath and find out what you want, right? People don't do that. People don't do that enough. In fact, the loss of a parent, or even the advent of COVID, when you got a chance to work from home and you realize that, oh, going to office is not so necessary. So in Bombay, maybe you were spending 3 hours traveling, maybe you said, oh, let me save that. Now, of course, all that option of work from home is gone for most of the people, 90% of the people, though of course Americans still believe in India you can give them work from home. So if you leave out a few such exceptions, mostly work from home is disappeared. But you have to remember that like Ratnakar's case, if you go and ask your boss, will you share my BP and sugar problems and all that? Answer is no, they will not share. Your company does not care a damn for what happens to your health. They like you in the prime of your youth, which means some 23, 24 till about 45, 47. After that, they are just wondering how to let you go. Right, so some people of course make themselves very useful, but many people, they say, oh, I can replace this guy with a cheaper guy, right? So the company doesn't really care. Companies can give incentives, but still many people, many retailers, whether it is in US or whether it is in India, they are not getting enough staff. In fact, the skilled work in India, there is a huge shortage of carpenters, masons, etc. So skilled jobs are in short supply. People are burning themselves in companies, writing code and things like that. Then there is again a short supply or excess demand, one of the two. There is labor shortage. So the question to ask yourself is, yes, of course you are a money millionaire, but are you a time millionaire? Are you able to spend time doing what you want to do rather than what society wants? Not many people do that. I know people who are rich who will still be running after their business and things like that. Why does it happen? Why did a Rakesh Jhunjhunwala not give up when he had 10,000 crores and say, let me look after my health? We don't. We think it is wrong. Can you imagine saying, I'm 52 years of age and I sit at home. I play checkers with my daughter. I play Scrabble with my daughter. I play Ludo and I'm just having fun. Can somebody do that? No, it's not very easy, because society thinks he's a 52-year-old. Why should he retire so early? What is he doing? Right? So those kind of questions. Women can still get away saying, oh, I got tired, so I'm going to be at home. I'm going to look after the house. Men don't even have that choice. So if you spend the first few years in becoming a millionaire, it means after that you can be a time millionaire. I'm very happy being a time millionaire. So when somebody said, why are you going by train? I said, I'm very rich by the amount of time that I have. So some of these things which you can do. So I don't know why people don't find this attractive enough to aim for it. Maybe they aim for it, but somewhere they get lost when they're 45, 47. That time they say, no, but I can work. What will I do? I don't have enough hobbies. Well, you didn't build it. Having financial independence at least makes one thing sure, that you don't have to be in a hateful job. You hate the job, you hate your boss, you don't have to be there. You have a chance that you will quit that and look for another job. Maybe it will take you 3 months, but so what? You're financially independent. You don't have to worry about whether your job is there, whether it will get taken up by some guy working in some other place, some other location, right? So those kind of worries are over, but you can be more happy. But I think trading your time for money is fantastic. You have already done it. And some of the people I meet have done such a great job of their asset allocation, buying the right assets, and having done very well in life, wherever they were working, getting a good pension, maybe getting 1,50,000 as pension, getting 3 lakhs as rent. They have done a fantastic job of their retirement. So right now they can afford to fool around doing nothing. But of course they may still be doing something, but you are not forced to do something. I am not forced by anybody to do something. For example, I have invested in HDFC, Nippon, ICICI Prudential, Invesco, in all these mutual funds, right? So does it in DSP? Does it mean that this is a paid video? No, this is not a paid video. So I visit some of these websites to invest. Sometimes it is exasperating, but if I take money from them to do a paid cast like this, saying, oh, I invested in this fund and that has done extremely well, Nivesh Lakshya of Nippon has done very well and I have made money. Can I take money from them? Will they pay me money? Of course, if I am willing to let my guard down, I will get paid for it. Is it worth it? No, because then afterwards when I go to their website and it doesn't open for whatever reasons, I cannot even go and say it doesn't open, right? I anyway don't say negative things about anybody, because when I say in this website I had this problem, the other 41 mutual funds assume that their website is great. No guys, I opened only 4 because I invest only in 4 or 5 or 6, right? I have not opened all 42. Therefore, I don't make negative comments. But if I get a good return, I've got very good return in Invesco Infrastructure, I've got very good return in Nippon Nivesh Laksh, right? So I have got good returns, so I will talk about it. Does it mean it's good for you? I don't know. I have invested, but I will not take money and do paid promotions, because the minute I take money from somebody for doing something, I owe them some time. I want to have the choice of to whom I give my time. Right now, there's nobody who buys my time on a permanent basis. Once in a while, yes, I do some training, but that is also down. So my time is mine. I am a time millionaire and maybe time billionaire, whatever it is. You realize that you've got very less time left in life, right? So you might as well use it to your choice rather than somebody else's choice just because they're paying you money. Your choice, your life, your game. Thank you.